Just like the stock market, the crypto market moves on sentiment, and lately, Cardano has been the recipient of a lot of negative sentiment from the crypto trading community. This negative sentiment has been attributed to ADA's declining price on the charts. There won't be a rise in Cardano's performance if this tide does not change in its favor. Over the last month, the price of the leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin has fluctuated above and below the $19,000 price point, and it struggled to stay above $20,000 for more than a brief period. Poor economic headwinds have contributed to this struggle, and Bitcoin has fallen more than 70% from its all-time high last November. Despite low prices, Bitcoin has stayed at the same level. That's significant because its stability coincided with the plummet of the other assets, including gold, foreign currencies, and stocks. Though some of those markets have begun to rally, Bitcoin's price has remained relatively unchanged. According to some experts, the stability can be traced to the resiliency of long-term investors who remain unaffected by the red flags in the economy. For those who invest in crypto for the long term, using a buy and hold strategy, price swings should be anticipated. Such investors have concluded that big dips are nothing to be excessively worried about. Many investors see Bitcoin's price swings as part of the game, but it's tough for new investors to deal with, especially those who were enthralled by last year's big gains. Nearly every cryptocurrency in circulation can lay a bold claim that 2021 was a big year. It is just appalling that few benefited from the kind of limelight and success that came Cardano's way. Not only did the ADA token hit a remarkable all-time high of $3.10 in September of 2021, but the Alonzo hard fork laid the foundation for a thriving environment of dApps and NFTs. While many project leaders were still dining out on the tremendous level of success, the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, was already thinking 3 or more moves ahead. Several times he repeatedly stated that the work being done on Cardano to achieve the goals he wants to attain is related to the tech and not just about making money. From Hoskinson's view, this is a claim that deserves a cacophony of applause, but on the side of most people, it is a line that does not resonate with their targets. So many people have perceived Cardano's calm and measured approach as slow and laborious. It is pretty natural to wonder, is Cardano a smart investment? Now, Cardano's key selling point is that it can scale without compromising on decentralization. This is something that most platform blockchains in the market have been striving to achieve, but the network needs more than this to thrive. The Cardano founder is quite outspoken. He got a chance to talk about Cardano in an interview with BitBoy Crypto, and this did not deter him from addressing other cryptocurrencies. Charles Hoskinson reacted to the criticism he received for recently commenting on Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit. Despite supporting Ripple to win the lawsuit, he was surprised to see XRP community bash him because he had plainly described the allegations between some SEC staff and Ethereum as a grand conspiracy. He did this while he was on an interview with Tony Edward of Thinking Crypto. Well, this is not shocking as it's widely known that the various crypto communities get overly sensitive. Out of the many XRP holders, Hoskinson singled out the Ripple CTO David Schwartz. Schwartz responded to his grand conspiracy comment by saying, "There are a lot of things I could say about what happened over the past few days with IOHK Charles and the XRP community, but I will just say that this situation makes me very sad." According to Hoskinson, his response made him sad, and according to the Ripple CTO, ought to be bold and tell XRP holders to not be conspiratorial. I was kind of a little disappointed with David Schwartz and others saying a lot could be said, and makes me sad. How about you grow a pair of balls and tell your community not to be conspiratorial? Maybe you should do that because at the end of the day, we all have to live in this space together, and hedging in the face of this madness does not solve anything, he said. As a result of the corruption which had invaded the commission, crypto communities like XRP believe that is the main reason why Ripple is a target. Charles Hoskinson is against such an opinion. He added that XRP holders should be looking for ways to help Ripple win the lawsuit and not accuse other projects of corruption. In his opinion, they might win, but they will still have all the bad blood as a result of calling a bunch of people in the Ethereum space criminals. You made it personal. It's like going to war with the IRS. Every year they will find a way to audit you. Every year they're going to grind you into the dust, and it never ends, he added. It's important to note that the Cardano creator has always faced every battle targeted against Cardano head on, without meting out blame. With this, Cardano has been able to overcome every challenge. Hoskinson is probably unaware of the fact that his strategy does not work for everyone. Despite his challenging words, many XRP holders still slammed him. He's just mad no one is talking about his project anymore. He must know the SEC is going to come knocking soon, a user commented. He is a complete butt to blame David for any conspiracy BS, another user said. Moving forward, despite the dispute, Charles Hoskinson earned a commendation. The co-founder of Ripple, Chris Larson, attested that he admired the creation of Cardano. The major reason why the regulator is coming down on digital assets is the lack of regulatory clarity and the tight framework in which the SEC can work. This narrative was further supported by Larson, who stated that the SEC is using regulation to bring all crypto under their remit. Larson added that he admires Hoskinson's passion to make Bitcoin a carbon-negative chain by implementing the proof of useful work mechanism, and that he has made a large contribution to the industry by making it greener. However, the comforting words of Ripple co-founder did not sit well with XRP supporters, and they still insist on Hoskinson's wrong attitudes. From this controversy, it is quite clear that every cryptocurrency moves on sentiment. All-round positivity leads to capital inflows, and the opposite is also true. Crypto investors have to rely on sentiment to a significant degree. In April, a Twitter report from Santiment revealed that Cardano was headed in a positive direction, and the best guess was that the ADA coin price would meet its next resistance level of around $1.20 when that happens. Enthusiasts got so excited and believed in it. But why? The report coincided with a spike in project volume, and Cardano was already launching NFTs, wallets, and DeFi lending, among other projects. These factors pose convincing systems for the Cardano community. If the sentiment is positive, there will definitely be massive investments. The same sentiment popped up when the Vassal hard fork was around the corner. According to a recent report from Santiment, Cardano ADA has been exposed to the cold hands of a lot of negative sentiment, which has contributed to the coin's depreciating price. However, a positive response to the Mithril update from the community could help to spike the price. Poor price performance has been seen in Cardano, EOS, and Tron. It's been pretty rough for all of them. But it has been speculated that if there will be an improvement in Cardano ADA, the tide needs to be changed by the resurgence of positive sentiment in favor of the coin. Of course, price is not the only factor that will help Cardano be the #1 crypto. Its various updates and upgrades are quite significant. Cardano's Mithril update, which is still in development, could propel interest from the crypto community. The Mithril update is a research project, and its goal is to provide stake-based threshold multi-signatures on top of the Cardano network. Some stake pools, such as the FRCA stake pool, have already applied the Mithril signer node on their preview testnet pool node, and the response has been positive. So this update could play a major role in garnering positive interest from crypto investors. Although stake pools have expressed their excitement over the new update, Cardano's revenue has been on the decline for a month. The network has to see a level of growth in this aspect before implementing the Mithril upgrade. Cardano ADA still has a long way to go, but its short-term future still sees some bearish signs. Its MV/RV ratio has been on a downward trend too, and this could be perceived as threatening for potential investors and traders. It remains to be seen whether Cardano ADA can pull out of this bearish momentum, but one thing is for sure. If there is going to be a rise in prominence for Cardano, the sentiment has to be positive. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us have them in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.